All right, and the main topic is NBA playoffs. How we think they're going to look. Before we jump into that, I'm just going to read where everybody stands if the season were to end right now. And we have in the East, we have Atlanta in first, followed by Cleveland, Chicago, Toronto, Washington, Milwaukee, Charlotte, and Indiana in eighth. Miami's 1 game behind them, and Boston's 4 games behind Indiana. Not those Miami and Boston are not and currently wouldn't be in the playoffs. In the West, we have Golden State, followed by Memphis, Houston, Portland, the Los Angeles Clippers, San Antonio, Dallas, and Oklahoma. Our wild cards are New Orleans 1 game behind, and Phoenix is 2 games behind. All right, guys, my sports gurus, tell me what you think the playoffs are going to look like.
Let's just do. I don't know how you want to do this, Rodell. You can go down both conferences or just.
We'll do the West right
now.
Okay,
the West. So the West, I was actually surprised who I had coming out of the West after running the bracket. So we would like the NBA playoffs format: 1 plays 8, 3 plays 6, 2 plays 7, 4 plays 5. So Golden State versus Oklahoma City. I have an upset here. I have Oklahoma City.
I got Oklahoma City.
All right. And I don't know if you should give a comment or so, but I just don't think Golden State. I mean, they've shown so far this year they played pretty well and dominated, but the way Russell Westbrook is playing and Kevin Durant coming back and the acquisition of Enes Kanter and everyone else, Kyle Singler and Augustine, I think OKC is ready to make a run. So that's my reasoning.
Yeah, I mean, if Stephen Curry was a lot better, MVP caliber, maybe they'd win, but I don't think he is. So Thunders will win.
All right, and then I have Houston over Dallas. What you
got? I'm gonna go with Dallas on that.
Why do you like Dallas?
We don't know if Dwight Howard's gonna come back healthy, and Dallas, Dirk Nowitzki, the team, I think they're just more equipped for playoff because Harden will shoot them out of the game a couple games.
I think Harden has put Houston on his back. I mean, 3rd seed without Dwight Howard. Who would have thought that? And Dallas is the 6th seed right now, having problems with Rondo, and Tyson Chandler's been kind of banged up. The only advantage I would give to them is experience, like you said, and the coach, Carlisle. He's a better coach. But I think when it comes down to it, I think Harden will will them. And if Dwight is half the guy he is, all he needs to do is be in the paint and miss direct shots elsewhere. So I like Houston in that series. And the next one, we have Memphis over San Antonio. I have San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio. They swept them last year 40-0, I believe.
Yeah, not much to say about that. And Portland and the Clippers. I have Portland.
Yeah. I have Clippers.
Why do you have the Clippers?
Because Toph's the producer and he's a Clipper fan.
Lob City.
I don't need him deleting my voice out there.
Rodney, you're going to like the Clippers too once this is all edited.
Also, Matthews is hurt now. I guess Apollo steps up as the shooting guard, but where's their bench again? It's gone again.
I think they can ride Aldridge, and I just think they have a better overall team than the Clippers. I mean, the Clippers are just running on Chris Paul and whatever DeAndre Jordan puts up. I'm not sure when Blake Griffin gets back. Is he going to make it back this year? He's supposed
he'll
to
be back.
Okay, so who knows what he'll be at. The Clippers didn't make any major moves at the trade deadline, so I'm not really certain they're in prime position to make another push in the playoffs. So I have them losing in the first round. And then quickly wrapping this up, I have OKC over Houston. Who do you have?
For the Western Conference, huh?
Yeah. Who do you got?
Oh, well, I have San Antonio and OKC. San Antonio beating OKC in the
Really?
finals.
So what do you like What do you like about San Antonio? I mean, they haven't looked good at all this year.
I mean, 39 and 23. Can't really say they didn't look good when Kawhi Leonard probably missed 15
Okay.
games. Ginobili's probably missed 15 games. Tony Parker's missed probably 15 games. That's 45 games missed, and they only have 23 losses.
Okay.
Patty Mills just got back in the lineup.
Okay.
I mean, they're only 5 games behind second seed. I could see Portland falling, Houston falling, Dallas falling. All those teams could fall still.
Yeah. You make
Popovich is a sneaky dude. I wouldn't count them out. Like they're very good at like the meta game of just like, getting themselves into a good position, bracket wise and things like that. Don't trust San Antonio.
Don't.
They're sketchy.
Yeah.
So I got San Antonio representing the West again.
You make a strong argument. I'm not. I forgot about everyone that was out, and so that kind of makes their overall record look not
Really good. Really good. And they just finished the rodeo show, their 8-game road. And they lost, I think, 3 out of their last 4 in that. So they only had 20 losses like 2 weeks ago.
So how are they going to deal with Russell Westbrook though? I can't. Who's going to guard that guy?
You don't. You let him make all his points, then you guard the rest of the team, like they did against Miami last year.
Gotcha.
You let LeBron have all the points and stop the rest of the team.
All right, we'll see what happens. All right, in the East, I have Atlanta over Indiana, the Pacers, Indiana, Chicago over Milwaukee, Cleveland over Charlotte, and Washington over Toronto. What do you have in that first round?
I have LeBron in the East, so I'm good. I have the Cavs going all the way to the
Cavs all the way
finals.
to the finals. All right. So
That's a repeat of last year. What's your
No.
except for that's not Miami anymore, but it's LeBron versus the Spurs.
you're not
again.
going to tell me right now that
Yes.
Cleveland's going to beat San Antonio. You're going to say the Spurs are going to win, right?
Wrong.
Oh my
Cavs
God.
are young. Cavs are younger.
Oh my God.
Last year, Wade came to the finals with a bum knee, bum shoulder, bum everything. Chris Bosh was filming the new
Dude.
Jurassic Park movie. He was just all over the place. LeBron cramped one game that they should have took. That could have changed the whole outcome of the game. Don't count LeBron out. He shot 58% last year, scored 30 points. He was the MVP for last finals, but they didn't win. So can't give him the MVP.
You're tripping right now because first David Blatt.
As
David Blatt, you're gonna say he's gonna beat Greg Popovich in a 7-game series? You must be out of your mind. Okay, that's
For
point
one.
number 1. He's not gonna outcoach Popovich. Okay, and number 2 is the experience on San Antonio just trumps Cleveland in so many ways, backwards and forwards. So those guys won't even know what it is to go up in the finals, and they're just going to be like, what's this? Oh, we're supposed to score? I mean, they have no chance against San Antonio. So Cleveland, I can see they're going to get to the finals because no one in the East is good outside Atlanta or a couple teams, but they're not going to win this season. Maybe next season, but we don't even know what team they're going to return next season. So the LeBron's going to lose again, like he always does. He has a nice track record of losing until he joins forces with his buddy Wade and Bosh. So that's my prediction.
for one, I never mentioned David Blatt.
Because
you did.
Yeah, exactly. There's a reason you did it.
Yeah. Spoelstra never outcoached Popovich 2 years ago, but they won.
Really?
It was because one man, and his name is LeBron James.
Okay. Well, okay.
You
So you're saying
didn't you get?
it was LeBron James? It
Go
was
ahead.
LeBron James the whole series. You're saying that Spoelstra didn't make any moves to put them in position to win. You're giving all the credit to LeBron.
He made a move. He put LeBron in. Great move, Spoelstra.
That's what he did last season, and what happened? Now it's Spoelstra's fault, right? Or all the players' fault, right?
Well, no, he put in bum Wade in. He put. Let's face it.
Oh, so you can't.
Miami
so
was
you can't,
hurt. Miami
Oh,
was
okay.
hurt.
Okay. So LeBron,
This year they have a younger group. They have more.
there's no excuse. I mean, you're loaded, but it's gonna
Yeah,
come down. It's
they
gonna come
are.
down to LeBron, and he's gonna have to do it himself because Blatt and everyone else is not ready for the Spurs and Greg Popovich. I can tell you that.
Regardless, if Spurs win, I win.
Yeah,
If
we know.
Cavs win, I win.
Yeah, just full disclaimer, everyone. Rodell loves the Spurs and LeBron James, so you can see how biased he is in this prediction.
I'm playing that Big Daddy game. I win.
What would you do? What would you do if LeBron ended up on the Spurs? You'd probably lose your mind.
If
He would
what
jizz
happened
his
now?
If
pants.
LeBron ended up on the Spurs, yeah.
Oh my
exactly.
God. Why'd you say that? I don't even have my tissue box near me.
All right. We kind of blew through the East. Let's at least back it up. And who do you think? Who do you see meeting them for the conference?
I have Atlanta.
Yeah, that seems like pretty likely to me as well.
Yeah, I guess I'll put Indiana then.
They do get Paul George back.
Whoever Rodney says, you got to go opposite because in the beginning of the season, he had Miami in the playoffs.
Hey, wait, today,
Okay, so that brings us to our lottery, guys. I mean, Miami's
Yeah,
only a
so
game
what-
behind. They could
and they've
theoretically
also-
still take it.
you've
from,
also discounted every
from
injury
Indiana.
they have, but you make sure you remember every injury San Antonio has, right? So,
Wait, what injury?
I mean, Bosch.
The Wade injury?
Bosch, how many games has he been out? Oh, you forgot. Oh,
And
you
I don't
forgot.
see him
You
coming
forgot. You
back.
forgot about that one. Okay. And Wade, he's been banged
And
up.
I don't see. The thing is, Bosch isn't even back yet.
I know he isn't. I know he isn't back. That's why they're
He's
losing.
not gonna come back.
That's why they're losing.
Yeah, he's not coming
Okay,
back.
but at the
And Wade, he was always gonna be hurt the whole season. It's nothing new. I knew it. I knew they weren't gonna come back. And
okay,
be in the
okay,
playoffs.
Miss Cleo.
Even if Bosch,
What else?
even before Bosch's injury, where were they? 7th, 8th
No, they
seed?
were actually in the middle of the pack. I thought. No. Oh,
No,
okay.
7th,
I
8th
knew Wade was
All right.
gonna miss some games, but they were supposed to ride Bosch. That's why they gave him all the money, and he's injured. So, I mean, what can
Yeah.
you say?
Bosch can't lead a team. Did he lead a team in Toronto?
Yeah, he did.
So no, he didn't. I don't think Toronto ever went to the playoffs with Bosch.
He led.
If anything,
He
8th
led them in
seed.
statistics. That's what he did.
So you expected Bosch to lead a team, which he's never led a team in his whole career.
No, I thought it would be a collective, but I'm saying as far as the scoring load, I thought they would lean on him since they paid him all the money and LeBron left, allowing him to score now and actually touch the ball since LeBron went to hog all the shots. I thought maybe he would have a better season, and so he's injured now, so they're losing.
But you were wrong.
Okay, you predicted that Bosch would be out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We don't have that on record. You can't bring that up, so you'll just make up some lie.
We have it on record. Rewind it 20 seconds
Okay.
ago.
All right.
Okay, well, there's still 20 games left in the season, so these brackets could definitely be changed. We'll probably have this conversation again when we get closer to playoffs, but I think we're ready to move on.